What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TC, man, and I'm back with another motion picture. I'm always giving y'all different perspectives. That's never gonna change. But anyway, let's get straight into what this video is about. So I need you to imagine this. Imagine you save all your money. You've been working hard. You save all your money. You pay for a mentor because you want to start a business and you feel like you was ready. You did your research. You paid for a mentor and you did everything. You did all your due diligence of what you felt like you needed to do. Just for you to start and your whole business plan gets ruined because the economy changes and everything that you planned on and thought you was gonna know beforehand, it's nothing like what you imagined. And then you started losing money and then you start not being able to pay bills and things of that nature. Well, guess what? That has happened to me. And it can happen to you too. That's why you can't really move too fast. But before we get into that, we can get into where I started. So I was doing Uber before I started this business. All right, so before I even started doing Uber, I was trading stocks, right? And this was this was around COVID, a little bit after COVID actually. So that's what I learned from it. Before then, I really didn't know nothing about it. So I was making good money. Like, now, the economy was way different then. Y'all need to understand that. So, if you was in the stock market, you could be making money, and not even know why. You could have a little bit of knowledge and make money in that market because it was going that well. That's how much it was going. All right, and with the stock market booming, I mean, it's inevitable that a bust is gonna come. So once the bus came, then it started exposing the people who thought they know what they're doing. And I was one of those people where I wasn't really fully prepared and didn't have a really full plan like I thought I did. I didn't have a full understanding like I thought I did, and I ended up losing my money. So at that point, I had to figure out something. So that's when I looked to Uber. The same reason why most people look to Uber, because it had freedom. I could still make money, and I could do it at any time that I wanted to. So with those things aligned, me comparing that to a job, I'm like, yeah, this is way better. So I was just gonna use that money to start doing stocks again. But I thought it was gonna be a short term, but it'll really end up being like over a year that I was doing Uber. But throughout the course of that time, I was coming up with a plan. Now, my plan ended up being to start a truck company because I just didn't want to just start trading stocks with just once. I just didn't want to have just one source of income because obviously anything can happen. So, and I learned that from doing, nigga, I don't understand. Some drivers where I just don't understand, my bad. But anyway, I wanted to have another source of income or whatever. So, I'm sorry, man, this driver's pissing me off. Doing slow as hell. But anyway, boom. So, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna start this truck company and I'm gonna fix my credit and then start a truck company and then start doing stocks again. So that's what I did. I remember I used to tell everybody like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start a truck company and I'm gonna start doing credit repair and the things of that nature. Now I know me as an Uber driver, they probably thinking, this nigga just talking. He lying, boy just yapping. But here I am. What I gotta show you, I'm just not a talker. I'm actually really doing what I'm saying I'm gonna do. But anyway, so throughout that process, I'm sitting there doing my research. I'm checking all the analytics, looking up on people on Instagram and you name it, I'm on there, YouTube, whatever. But So I ran across a couple people, and I paid for like courses and things of that nature. And a lot of times the courses was a bunch of bullshit information that I really could have just looked up. Well, I actually did look on my own. It was just really scam. So that's why y'all gotta be careful about them courses and things of that nature, because it ain't nothing but a lot of people who just trying to get money out of you. So you gotta seek the answers within and do your own research without having somebody else. Plus, you got ChatGPT now, so that's a whole nother animal right there. So use ChatGPT as your personal mentor. That'll help you out a whole lot. Trust me. You just gotta ask the right questions on there, and that gets you right. Like Pretty Ricky. So Boomski. So another thing about these people is that they'll make everything seem like it's all peaches and cream. But the reality is everybody's life is different and experiences is different. So you can go through something that they never been through. But they're not gonna tell you that because that might lure you away from buying a course and spending money with them. So they're gonna avoid those type of things from telling you. But no scenario is the same or alike. So no matter what they say, don't fully but trust the whole process, because it's everybody's story is different. They might meet somebody that you might never meet. They might come across some situation that you just don't come across, or take you a long time, years and years and years to come across. You gotta remember, starting a business is not easy. It's a lot of work that gotta be done. It's financials, the economy, analysts, and unexpected things that you gotta pay for, expenses that you just can't account for, especially if you don't know. And I couldn't imagine never having no experience starting a business. Put me in for a rude awakening, because it's a lot different than this average job. Because a job, you ain't doing nothing. You just they got a whole system set up for you. You don't have to think. You just show up and get a check. So, but yeah, so the whole reason for me to even start this business is, like I said, to have multiple streams of income. Now, the only thing I don't like is, or about my process of what I was doing is, so while I had got a large access to money because I have good credit, so I got a lot of money. But what I did was I started spending money before I started making money, even before I started this business, because I'm thinking, I'm going by what everybody else is saying. I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to have some good money, so I ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. Right? That's at least what I thought. So I'm like, man, it shouldn't take that long. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just start, kicking and spending money on all this other stuff. So I'm spending and spending and spending. Then, the business taking a little minute to start. And once I start, we ain't really making no money. And then we started the worst way. It's just a lot, right? So once we did all that, then I started realizing, like, damn, I was doing too much, spending too much before I knew it, funds was low. So I'm just like, sheesh. But the whole point is, of this video is all you gotta do is do your due diligence. You can plan all you want, but the fact is, some things just not gonna proceed. It's just not possible. So you have to have money and credit for the things that you can't see as a new start to starting a business, and you want to have wiggle room. Some people call it fluff. You want to have some fluff, so just in case you fall, it's not that bad. I compare it to, jumping off a mountain, something. Let's say you jumping off a mountain. That's very risky. You can die jumping off a mountain, right? But having a plan, credit, and some cash, access to cash, that's your parachute. So yeah, you taking a risk, but at the same time, you're being safe. Don't be a dumbass and just jump off the mountain and not be prepared to have no parachute or nothing. That's just not smart thing. So you want to have credit and you want to have money, access to money. Stop trying to rush the process. A lot of y'all try to rush the process and get out of a job before you even ready. You ain't got no damn money saved. Why are you even thinking about leaving? You're not even doing the right thing at the job that's easy as hell. All you gotta do is save your money. That's easy. But a lot of people just be, oh, I don't want to work. But you don't have no money saved up. So to me, it's like, how serious are you? You're not serious. Like, you just want to complain and you be a bitch. Like, stop bitching and start doing something about it. Because if you somebody who working a job, that job can supposed to be a stepping stool for you to move on to the next job, or move up in that job, or use that to start your fund your business. Like, that's common sense there, you know? But common sense ain't too common, so I understand. But so yeah, use that job. Be happy you got that goddamn job. Some people don't got a job to work. They'll love to be able to work. But anyway, use that money to come up with a plan, and then come up with, and maybe pay a mentor as well. That's taking a risk too, but you need to do your due diligence with that. Like, make sure they really in the industry, make sure they constantly been in that industry, and you see them doing the work. If you don't see that, you X them out. And then when you're thinking about clicking that button, right before you click that button to pay, wait another 3 days and contemplate on it and really think about it. And then at that 3 days, you're just like, man, I need to do something. I need to make sure I know information. Just consider that money gone, lost money, and you got scammed. Because once you do that, you can't. Once you have that mindset, you can't really be let down. Now, it's a whole lot of things I can get into about this truck business or starting a business, but I'm not trying to make this video too long. So I'll probably make another video as it continues, but don't be scared. I'm not trying to discourage you or anything like that, but I'm just being realistic. But a lot of people not going to be realistic with you. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be, sometimes you might be late on bills. Credit might get fucked up. You might not even make no money. So if you're ready for that, then hey, even if you're not ready, but you really want it bad enough, then do it. I still recommend people to start and do it. Sure. So I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, I better be prepared. TC, man. It's the end, but it's not the end. I'll see y'all next video.